Advocates from organizations across the state came together today in Augusta. The 15 groups are calling for clean transportation and public transit. They say Maine is car dependent and not all Mainers have access to cars. They claim cars and trucks are the biggest contributor to climate change in the state. The group spent the day advocating for legislation that looks to expand access to transportation. They say that would be helpful for Mainers getting around the climate and the economy.
We know that every dollar we invest in public transit leads to $5 in directly generated economic revenue. So that's a really incredible thing for downtowns. Regardless of whether you're in a rural area with a village center or a more urbanized area, public transit is going to support your local economy.
Well, I think the key is conversations with lawmakers, but it has been very interesting to learn about all the different efforts that are going on. And we're looking for a common goal, make things better.
Of the multiple bills discussed earlier today, one calls for Maine DOT to begin planning projects with climate pollution in mind. A public hearing for that bill is set for Thursday morning.